Did you know that there is a huge monster swimming in the darkest depths of Scotland's largest loch? Of course you do. Guys, today it's Loch Ness time. It was early in the morning, Edinburgh was slowly waking up and I walked through the streets of the downtown looking for the place to find my bus. Before leaving, I introduced myself. Hi, I'm Lawrence and I'm here to tell you many stories around the world from my human point of view. Before starting, help me to grow this project, snap me a like and subscribe. Okay, let's jump in. After a huge breakfast and a little walk, I got the bus at the preset time in front of the Deacon's House Cafe. Our guide of the day was Scott. That was easy to remember. Let's travel to Scotland with Scott. He was very funny and talkative, and he had a very strong and distinctive Scottish accent.
Okay guys, welcome to the tour. My name is Scott and I'm going to be your driver guide today. Now I think it's fair to say that Scott from Scotland is not hard to remember, right? So if you forget my name today, you will be drug tested and you'll be removed from the tour. I do not need people like that on my tour.
And so we was ready to reach the Highlands, but first a little stop to Callander, a little village known to be the gateway of the islands, our first stop of the travel. It was a very nice village where if you haven't eaten sheep as a breakfast like I did, you can bring a cup of coffee and go for a walk. After half an hour we left, but not before visiting a big couple of Scottish friends. I'm talking about some funny and really fat Highlands cows, originated in the Scottish Highlands and in the Western Highlands of Scotland, with long horns and long shaggy coat. They was very cute and they eat a lot of potatoes. And then, in front of us, the Highlands. Next stop, one of my favorite places of Scotland, Glencoe. This place has a very sad story. Glencoe is famous for the massacre of Glencoe, where 38 members of MacDonald clan were killed by the rule of William III. It was a betrayal of MacDonald's. Despite having sworn allegiance to the king, Captain Campbell, who married a nephew of Chief MacLean, arrived 2 weeks before the massacre, and the MacDonalds offered him classic Highlands hospitality. They fed his soldiers for all that time until an order of the king arrived to kill every member of MacDonald clan under the age of 70. Fortunately, some managed to escape, but the brutality of the massacre shocked Scottish society and became a Jacobite symbol of post-1688 oppression. In the meantime I told you this ancient and sad story, our travel reached the Commando Monument, where we had an incredible view on Ben Nevis, the highest mountain of United Kingdom and of course Scotland. Ben Nevis is beautiful. I hope one day to reach its peak, however it might be a bit difficult due to the fog and Scottish weather. Anyway, finally our bus was getting closer to our destination, so after admiring some really Scottish lakes, we reached Fort Augustus. Ok guys, sono arrivato a Loch Ness, alle 3 parte la crociera, sono le 2, quindi adesso mi farò un bel giro per la zona e farò un sacco di video, yes. From here the boat was about to leave for a brief exploration of the Great Loch Ness. Fort Augustus is a small village of about 600 inhabitants. It was a fort in the past which was incorporated into the Benedictine Abbey in 1876. It was full of small touristic shops and restaurants. If you come here and you have to wait the boat, you can chill a bit, take your time, maybe get a cup of coffee or why not, tasty fish and chips. I made friends with the father of a family of passengers like me, who told me they were from Bangladesh but now live in London, and I snapped some nice pictures for them. They were very nice people, yes. And after a while I get the boat. Do I really have to explain the feeling I had sailing the waters of Loch Ness? A lake that has always been in my imagination. Is definitely the most famous loch of Scotland and also the biggest. I think that the deepest point is 227 meters deep. Not to mention the story about the monster, who was seen many times in the past, the first dating back to the 6th century, when an Irish monk is said to have been attacked by a water beast while swimming in the lake. Then was seen by many other people and also photographed. Obviously the lake has been scanned many times in the past, but nobody found anything. However, talking about its appearance, we have 2 different options. The first should be like some kind of water dragon, a big snake with a big head. The second, and it's probably how you know it, like a plesiosaurus, like this. Unfortunately, after about 50 minutes of exploration, we landed. And so here we are again on the bus, whistling towards the Scottish capital. I was really happy, but I didn't realize it yet. You know, it takes time to realize the great experiences. Going back, we traced all the initial route and stopped for a quick snack in Pitlochry, a very pretty village with a beautiful scenery, a rich clan history, typical Scottish houses, and a great place to have a good Scotch ice cream. Yes. Time on the road was over, and as always, as I strolled through the city, I was seized with a flash of awareness, which is that if you really want to see Nessie, you should buy a really old camera and take a faded picture. And welcome to the end card, guys. Thank you very much for watching. It was a great day. On this trip to Scotland I decided to visit the places I was most interested in by touristic bus. So I made as many trips as I could to show you what my experience was like. So if you are interested, gonna check the description for more infos. Anyway, this is not a sponsored video, it's just for fun, I hope it can help. Having said that, see you in the next video with another tour, maybe next time a bit unconventional, I don't know. So, see you the next video, and as I always said, cheers!